Pool progress.
Proud of it. Proud of Irving.
We are checking out the improvements at the Heritage Aquatic Center, just reopened after renovations. Tools for school.
It's just a fun, organized chaos morning.
Supplies for Success is marking a bigger year than ever before, making sure more students start the school year with everything they need. Fetching Fido for free.
Our hearts are bursting. We're so excited. I could cry.
The nationwide campaign known as Clear the Shelters brings a crowd to the animal care campus for free pet adoptions. Plus, we're inside one of the newest additions at the Toyota Music Factory and see the local celebration of India's Independence Day. Now on City Source. We are on location at Irving City Hall this week. Hello and welcome to City Source. I'm Thomas Gandy. Let's get to our top story. The Heritage Aquatic Center reopened after a lot of renovations. We got a look inside to see what is new. This report is part of our ongoing series on infrastructure called Investing in Our Future.
I like coming here.
Harold Haynes is happy to get back to his regular routine. He is among those taking water aerobics classes several times a week at the Heritage Aquatic Center.
We've been going 10 years. Everything is great here. Improvement look good.
He is talking about $650,000 of improvements just completed.
Welcome to the new improved Heritage Aquatic Center, right?
These are the first major renovations since the center opened back in 2003. This was one of the top priorities of the project. You can see in this underwater video we shot back in January, a lot of the surfaces were in bad shape, stained and worn away in some spots. Take a look at it now, all newly replaced.
The plaster is nice and white and smooth.
The other major goal of the renovations is improved climate control.
Our Dectron unit, which does our HVAC work for our heating, cooling, dehumidification, and the heating of the spa and the pool water, is all brand new and ready to go for another 15 or so years.
The city had to close the aquatic center for a few months while the renovations were underway. The parks and capital improvement teams worked to get done all that they could during that time and maximize the funding available.
We looked around since we were going to be closed and said, what else desperately needs to be done? Lighting was definitely in that category.
They managed to get all new programmable lighting. The center is much brighter than it used to be, and there are even new underwater lights.
Oh, the lighting, oh, yeah, good. Better than the other. Oh,
there are also upgrades patrons may not see, such as those here in the pump room. But they all add efficiency to keep this aquatic center running smoothly for years to come. A goal these seniors say is a good one.
Oh, I mean, it helps me and everybody here. You know, everybody's always exercising and trying to, keep going.
It gets me out of the house. That's the big one.
It kind of serves as a community center. I mean, it becomes part of your life.
I come for the companionship. I catch up on all the gossip here in the hot tub.
We were there during senior swim hours, but the city's aquatic supervisor wants people to know this center has programs and swim times for everyone.
A lot of evenings. We've got kids and families come. We've got swim lessons for the kids on Tuesday, Thursday evenings. And also on Saturday mornings.
But the seniors especially like it here, where they can exercise with less stress on the body.
It helped me. I've had 2 strokes and congestive heart failure. It helped my endurance.
Harold Haynes says he sees a lot of benefits from his water aerobics classes.
I enjoy coming here. I wish more people would come and take care of their health.
And he is happy to see the city improving the Heritage Aquatic Center.
Proud of it. Proud of Irving.
Yeah, and the Heritage Aquatic Center is back to its regular hours along with all of the swim classes and other programs. But a reminder that it is a good idea to check the hours of other aquatic facilities at this time of year. Some are on modified schedules as summer winds down. All seasonal aquatic centers and spray parks close for the year on Labor Day, September 3rd. Now to the biggest animal adoption event of the year. It's Clear the Shelters, an initiative that started in Irving and spread nationwide. Brett Wheeler covered it for us.
The shelters are full. The lines outside are long, and at the Irving Animal Care Campus, there's excitement in the air because
it's Clear the Shelters Day!
Leona Daniel arrived at 6 o'clock in the morning to make sure she would be first in line to add a furry friend to her family.
I'm really excited. I was like, we're the first ones.
You can
feel the excitement in the air, and you know that a lot of these animals, some that have been waiting for quite a while, are going to find a home today.
I never dreamed it would get this big. I mean, every year I think it can't get any better, and every year it just keeps getting better.
It's our 5th year of this, and we're so excited to see what our employees were able to put together and how it's grown nationwide.
It's just heartwarming, it really is. And it takes you back to when you got your very first animal or when you got your very first pet, and it's just a really cool day.
The free adoption event has helped thousands of pets across the country find their forever home.
Say hi, Venus.
And between the Irving Animal Shelter and DFW Humane Society, this year nearly 120 animals were adopted.
I wasn't expecting to get him, but he seems like a really excited dog. He can't wait to go home. I tried to go back inside to get more pictures with him, but he just lay down on the ground because he doesn't want to go back. He's ready to go home.
And I like it that it's fluffy and big.
All these animals need a home. They're just like us. They just want to be loved, and I think this event is perfect.
Two pups that are hoping to find their perfect match are Mary and Cody.
You know, Mary and Cody are one of my favorites personally. They've been here probably about 6 months, but they've been together since they were about a year old. But they're bonded, so we want them both to go home together to the same home.
After many potential puppy parents came by to see Mary and Cody, one man was ready to make these two a part of the family.
The perfect personality, though. I mean, she's just very easy, very sweet. And then it's a good balance because he's got energy.
We worked together, and he had mentioned that he had a dog in the past and that he was thinking about getting another one. And I mentioned that we were having to clear the shelter, and I showed him a picture of Mary and Cody, and he liked them, and so he came to visit, and the rest is history.
And while it's true that every dog has their day, volunteers who have cared for Mary and Cody for the past 6 months can't help but get a little emotional saying their goodbyes.
Our hearts are bursting. We're so excited. I could cry.
It's wonderful that they're going home. They're great dogs, and taking on 2 at one time is a big responsibility, so it's wonderful. I'm a mess.
I really love both these guys, so I'm happy that they're getting to go home finally. I'll miss seeing them every day, but hopefully I'll get some updates.
Mary and Cody waste no time jumping in the front seat, all in hopes that the road ahead will lead them home. Brett Wheeler for City Source.
Great turnout there, and there are always pets available for adoption at the Animal Care Campus. See our Pets of the Week later in the show. Classes are back in session at Irving schools, and just before students went back to class, a lot of volunteers worked to make sure they have all of the supplies they need. The 14th annual Supplies for Success, coordinated by the Irving Schools Foundation, set out to serve more students than ever before.
Supplies for Success always draws a crowd to Irving High School.
I love it. We're having a good time.
And this year is setting a record.
We've done a major increase this year. We've invited middle school and high school kids, so that's something different that we've really added to.
The invited families are all here to get backpacks full of supplies donated by residents and corporate sponsors.
This is one of my favorite things we do in the city. It's a great chance for the kids to be able to come in and kick the school year off right.
Before families get their supplies, they have the chance to get children's vision and dental screenings. Then they check out a lot of booths. The Irving Fire Department is talking about fire safety after collecting many of the supply donations.
Well, being able to give the kids that first step to be successful is a wonderful way of being able to give back to the community.
And there is also talk of after-school activities. First, from the Irving Library.
It's the best school supply that they can get. It's the library card. We have homework help. We have access to computers.
Also from the Police Athletic League.
And the Irving Powell is a great place for them to come and learn fitness, have positive role models.
A lot of different programs for our community kids to keep them off the streets, give them some activities to do after school.
Water Utilities is sharing education in advance of school starting.
Water in Irving comes from 70 miles away, and we can't afford to waste it.
After visiting those booths, it's time for the next stage. You have a tough job this morning.
I do have a tough job this morning. I'm the line monitor.
Families move through to get their backpacks. Volunteers packed 6,000 of them in preparation for this day.
Oh, I love this. This is my 4th year, and I look forward to it every single year.
One like this one?
I love that one.
loves it. She loves her eyes lit up when she saw it.
Ashanti and Summer got just the backpacks they wanted.
It was a blessing. It's very amazing, and like my kids are so grateful because otherwise we wouldn't have been able to do it.
From Irving High School, families are invited to head to Lively Point Youth Center. Outside, Irving emergency vehicles are on display, including the heavy-duty Bear.
Yeah. No, so this is for the police department, but the whole thing is bulletproof. So if we ever got to go rescue people or go find bad guys, we keep ourselves safe in here.
Okay, thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Moving inside, more fun attractions for the kids, including balloons and face painting. Not all of it is so fun. These people are waiting for students-required immunizations. The city's Parks Department is happy to offer this facility for this event.
Absolutely. This is a chance for us to showcase this building and everything we do over here.
Though organizers celebrate the success of this record-setting day, they know there is more work to do because there is still a need.
We actually pulled the list of students that needed our assistance this year, and it was 18,000 children. So we had to cut it down to 8,000. We just didn't have enough supplies, enough resources.
So they'll work to grow the program as they can see the difference they are making in individual students.
So anything we can do to get these students ready for school and get them in the right mood for school definitely helps.
My goal with this is to make sure that they get help with dignity, to where they feel like they're confident and ready to go in day one.
Ready to tackle all of the academic challenges the school year will bring, thanks to Supplies for Success.
On a related note, with classes back in session, it is time to watch your speed in school zones. And a reminder, the use of cell phones for making calls or texting in active school zones is a Class C misdemeanor. Irving Police will be on patrol. Dallas Area Rapid Transit has a new fare structure, and this change brings good news to some frequent users. DART is introducing fare capping. Riders using GoPass will now never spend more than $6 in a day or $96 in a month, regardless of how often they use DART. There are some other changes along with that. Among them, the popular midday pass, which allows travel between 9:30 and 2:30, is now available on weekends too. There are also some minor changes to bus routes. The full rundown of all of the updates is available at dart.org. Keep Irving Beautiful teamed up with Mayor Rick Stouffer to present its annual awards during a reception at First Baptist Church. Our team was there to see the winners.
Tonight we are honoring our community with our Mayor and KIB annual award ceremony. That's what tonight is all about, is thank yous. And there's not a person in here that doesn't deserve our thanks and our appreciation.
Our first award tonight is Youth Leadership, and the winner is the Young Men's Service League.
Well, we have a lot of people in our community that makes a positive impact, and I think it's important that they're recognized. So this is an opportunity for us to say, one, thank you, and to recognize them for all the positive impacts they make in our community, whether it's helping us with cleanup events or it's just doing something on their own. They don't have to necessarily be connected with us, just doing something in our community.
The KIB Hometown Award this evening goes to Bruce Burns.
Raised in Irving, been in Irving all my life, and it just feels great to do anything in Irving because Irving has such a wonderful culture, so many wonderful people.
The Communications Department provides media coverage and outreach with high production quality that makes them very deserving of the Media Award.
It's nice to have the support of the mayor and the council and the city staff.
Our next Business and Industry Award goes to Floor.
Oh, we're so honored. Irving is a city filled with civic-minded individuals and companies. We're in great company here. It means a lot to us that this year we have an opportunity to be recognized for the work that we do every day.
Water Utilities Department received first place in the city government population 150,000 and above. That's some pretty big competition.
They make a difference in our community, so it's nice that we're able to recognize them for the things that they do.
Yeah, and here is another way to get involved. Keep Irving Beautiful is looking for volunteers for its annual Trash Bash. It's on September 29th from 9 a.m. until noon at TW Richardson Grove Park. Along with the cleanup, there are some fun activities for participants and free lunch. KIB provides all of the supplies and free t-shirts while they last for participants bringing a canned food donation. Sign up at cityofirving.org/KIB and look for Trash Bash on the left. Now to the Toyota Music Factory, an entertainment and dining destination owned by the City of Irving. Here's the ribbon cutting for Nosh and Bottle.
Today's Nosh and Bottle's ribbon cutting with the Irving Las Colinas Chamber, so we're in for a treat. We have the convenience store aspect of our store, and then the rest is basically great cheeses, wines, craft beer, and a retail section of munchies and a deli. A lot of grab and go, or if you want, you can dine in and enjoy our beer and wine bar.
The city in this area has always kind of wanted to know a grab-and-go market for folks at the convention center and the hotels around here. So I think this is a really neat place.
They've done some catering for us. They do a great job. It's amazing what they can put together.
I love the amazing cheeses and goodies and stuff I didn't know existed. I love that I can run in here for breakfast or something, or cater a meeting with it, or just pop in for lunch and have something different and distinct. I think it's a great, great addition to the neighborhood.
Well, the purpose for picking this location, in all honesty, is the Toyota Music Factory. They are the big dog here.
Exciting to be in the Toyota Music Factory again and see another business come together.
I had no idea the tremendous support that we would get from the Irving Chamber.
Congratulations.
Just amazing support. You know, even the mayor has given us a lot of support.
It's really a welcoming environment.
The city councilmen that come in here.
I've been here several times. The food is really good.
Never dreamed of this becoming such a big thing.
We have lots of great restaurants around here, but this is another great change of pace, and I know our customers are really enjoying it.
It's a great addition to this part of town.
Keep coming back.
The Toyota Music Factory is offering free movies and concerts on the Texas Lottery Plaza. Check out the schedule at toyotamusicfactory.com. You can see some of the other businesses open there by checking out our playlist at youtube.com/The City of Irving. Irving boasts a diverse population, and the Indian community is sharing some of its culture. We were at the Indian Heritage Celebration at Cimarron Park Recreation Center.
Today we are celebrating the Indian heritage. Every year we've been doing this for the past 4 years. The attempt is to bring all the local Indian community together and do a little celebration.
It's a very, very important event for us, so it's good to be a part of the community here and celebrate it outside of our country.
Our kids should be aware of our independence, our country's Independence Day. They should know about some importance of this day.
When you think of India, you think of Bollywood, and Bollywood is all about, apart from drama and action, there's a lot of music and dance. So a lot of volunteer and parents and kids step forward and say, hey, we'd like to showcase our talent here. I think there's a beautiful platform to bring that Indian rhythm, the Indian music back to life on the stage today. Cultural fusion is what makes Irving, this community, very unique.
Irving now has, in the last 15 years, has gone through a major shift in population mosaic, I guess I would call it. And the Indian population, Indian American, are very, very strong and very much a part of our community. And I feel very strong that, okay, they're part of what I represent and who I represent, and I need to show that respect.
It has, over the years, become indeed a melting pot for different cultures from around the world to come in. And I think the city of Irving, especially Cimarron Park, has taken a lead, I personally believe, in terms of kind of exposing multiple cultures to different types of people around the world who come and live in Irving. But I think the community is coming together. They love Cimarron Park. They love City of Irving. I just want to thank the City of Irving's efforts to actually create that synergy, that harmony among different cultures, and allowing the Indian community to settle down here, grow, and then mingle with the rest of the Americans.
And while we are talking about Cimarron, here's one of the next big events, a back-to-school dance. It's on September 7th from 7 until 11 p.m. and it's free. An Irving Parks and Recreation ID is required to attend. The Heritage House will be open for free tours at 3 and 4 p.m. on Sunday, September 2nd. This time around, special vintage wedding gowns and bridesmaid dresses will be on display. And visitors on that day can pick up a free copy of the book From Rails to Wings, which chronicles some of Irving's history. Here is a cool way to get a preview of some upcoming concerts. The entertainment series of Irving is teaming up with Big State Fountain Grill to serve free Sundays on Sunday, September 23rd from 4:30 until 6 p.m. In addition to the free ice cream, there will also be door prizes. By the way, we can offer a preview of what you'll learn there. The entertainment series will kick off on October 19th with the music of Buddy Holly. And now it's time for our Pets of the Week. Once again, here's Brett at the Animal Care Campus.
Hello everyone, I'm Brett Wheeler along with Michael Whiteside for this week's Pets of the Week. And Michael, this week we're starting off with Fox. Tell me about Fox.
Fox is a fan favorite here at the shelter. He's actually been with us a little while. He was originally brought into Irving Animal Services as a stray. He had a really badly broken leg when he came in, so we rescued him, took him to the vet, and unfortunately the break was too bad to be repaired, so they had to amputate his front left leg. But then we also found out that he has heartworms, so he's currently being treated for heartworms. He's only about a year old, so he's been through a lot in his 1 year of life. But he is super friendly and really sweet, definitely a cuddler. He's friends with everyone he meets.
When people come across a dog who has had a leg removed, they may think that it's a special needs case, but most often dogs can get along without one of their limbs. Is that correct?
Definitely. I mean, in most cases, they adapt really quickly, really easily. I've seen Fox walk around and he doesn't have any problem getting around, missing that leg. He's gotten really accustomed to it. He is kind of funny to watch when he goes to the bathroom because he kind of likes to prop himself up against something so he can hike his leg. But he's super fun, super sweet, and he'll be ready to go home probably about beginning of September once he finishes up his heartworm treatment.
All right, Michael, now we have one of my personal favorites. This is Oshkosh. Tell me about her.
Oshkosh probably looks familiar to a lot of the people watching today. She's about 2.5 years old, and she was actually adopted from us in April, and the owner surrendered her just yesterday, saying that she has an issue with small dogs and small cats. As you can see, she's really friendly. She's got a ton of energy, and from what the owner told us, she's a huge cuddle bug. Even though she does have a lot of energy, she does have those cuddle bug moments for sure.
All right, Michael, now we have a ball of energy right here. This is Winnie. Tell us about Winnie.
Winnie is about 6 months old. She's a retriever mix, and she was actually adopted from us when she was about 2 months old and was surrendered by her owner yesterday because the owner has developed an illness and wasn't going to be able to take care of Winnie any longer. Obviously, she's all puppy still at 6 months, so she's going to definitely need some training and exercise a lot. Probably a yard would be great for her. She's got those puppy tendencies, so I think a family would be great for her. Somebody that can get rid of some of that energy, you know, work it out with her, either in the yard or through walks or runs or that kind of thing.
Obviously, Winnie has a lot of energy, but so do a lot of dogs here at the Irving Animal Shelter. Talk about the volunteers that come out here to help wrangle all that energy in a constructive way.
We have a very small staff for DFW Humane Society, so our volunteers really make the shelter work. They come out and spend time with the animals, they help clean, they help go on mobile events and work to really get these animals adopted into good homes. So we always need new volunteers, and we hold a class once a month. People can register on our website, dfwhumane.com, just click on volunteer. It'll walk you through the entire process. Once you sign up, you can come in and volunteer as often as you can, and with whatever skills you want to bring to us, or if you just want to come hang out with some puppies like Winnie here, that's perfectly fine too.
That sounds fantastic. Be sure to check out the DFW Humane's website for more information. Back to you, Thomas.
All right, Brett, thanks a lot. The Animal Care Campus is located at 4140 Valley View Lane. It is open Tuesday through Friday from 11 a.m. until 6 p.m. Then on Saturday, the hours are 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Also, check out the websites you see on your screen for more adoptable animals. Coverage of Irving's Transportation Investment Summit is coming up next time on City Source. Also, another extension to the Campion Trail is expected to open soon, and that's just one of the updates we'll be sharing about this popular attraction. Also, we're at the Embassy Suites to see the results of a more than $5 million renovation project. Remember, you can always email us your thoughts on our stories. The address is ictn@cityofirving.org. Also, visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thecityofirving. Hit subscribe and you could be among the first to see our videos when they're posted. Also, leave us some likes while you're there. And that's it for this edition of City Source. We leave you now with more from Supplies for Success. Thanks to everyone who's a part of this one, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.